The Social Security statement is getting a new look. What has changed and why are they making the change? That is the subject of this video. Welcome to another episode of the Financial Fast Lane. My name is Lane Martinson, and if you're new to this channel, we discuss retirement planning topics specifically for those age 50 and over. Now, what we're talking about today is the change that Social Security is making to their statement. So this would be the Social Security statement for those of you who have not yet started your Social Security benefits. So it's going to be all the information. It's going to include your earnings history. It's going to have the estimated amounts, so forth. I have a copy here of the old statement, and then I'll show you the new and highlight some of the differences. As you can see here, the old statement, when it comes to retirement benefits, it shows you what your benefit would be at your full retirement age. In this case, it's 67. It also shows you what your benefit would be at age 70. And then it also shows you what it would be at the earliest age possible of 62. Now, the new statement has an entirely new look. Looks like this. And this is an actual statement. So we've blocked out personal information from one of our clients. And so what you'll see here is it's gone from a 4-page statement down to a 2-page statement. This new statement is not available to everybody yet. It has gone out to a percentage of all the Social Security account holders as kind of a soft launch. And then they're taking in some feedback before they make it available to everybody. But many of you may already have access to this new statement. I think the most significant difference to the statement is that instead of just showing you an estimated benefit for 3 possible ages, right? 62, your full retirement age, and then at age 70, it's actually showing an estimated benefit for each age. So you can see exactly what the benefit would be if you were to claim at age 63, see what it would be if you claimed at 64, and so forth. So every year, it shows you that estimated benefit. So it's a little bit easier to understand. It can make your retirement planning a little bit easier as you're making that very important decision of when to start your Social Security benefits. Now, Social Security is complex, and there's a lot that goes into a good retirement plan. So you want to make sure that you're considering all of your retirement needs, your age, your longevity, your marital status, all the things that go into Social Security. We do have a professional Social Security analysis report. If you're interested in that, you would just go to socialsecurity.lane.com for more information on that. Now, when you log into your account, and if you haven't logged into your Social Security account, we would certainly recommend that you do that. So you just go to the ssa.gov website and create a login. So there's a lot of security steps that you have to go through. You know, they're going to identify you and send you codes and whatnot. But stick with it and get your Social Security account established. So it doesn't mean you're claiming your benefits, right? It just means that you have access to your account. Now you'll be able to check your earnings history, and you want to make sure that that's accurate. You'll be able to see what your estimated benefits are. You'll also be able to see things, regarding to disability benefits if you happen to, or in the future you qualify for those benefits. It'll show you survivor benefits. So it's really a very important part of your financial plan is to be aware of what's on your Social Security statement and understand it. Now, if you're under 60, if you're under the age of 60, when you log in, you'll see that there's a document that looks like this. It's titled Retirement Ready. And it really it's kind of a fact sheet for those who are still working and starting to think about retiring and what Social Security might look like for them. And so just showing you here, it's really very informative, this worksheet that everybody could get, or fact sheet rather. it emphasizes the fact that hopefully you're not only dependent on Social Security. Hopefully you've got other savings and retirement accounts and things to help in retirement. It points out that benefits last as long as you do. So it's essentially, Social Security is essentially an annuity, right? It's a guaranteed stream of income for life, for as long as you live. There's a little section here, working while you get benefits. So you've really got to make sure you make a good decision here, because if you're still working and you claim benefits, that's often not a good idea because there's an earnings limit, and you take a reduction when you claim early rather than waiting. There's a section here, a paragraph on how work may boost your benefits. So they're going to take your best 35 years. And so if your income that you're earning now is higher than it was in the past, each year that you continue working can have a pretty significant bump on your Social Security benefits. So you can read about that. It also says some benefits are taxed. A lot of times people didn't realize or don't know that your Social Security benefits can be taxed. I actually have another video that goes into explaining how that happens and when that happens. Let's see here, if we scroll down a little bit, page 2, it says saving for retirement. Social Security is not meant to be your only source of retirement income. So you really want to know that, and hopefully you're planning well in that area. It says Social Security will be there when you retire. So it addresses the shortfall of the trust funds. So right there, it says in 2035, if there are no changes made to Social Security, the trust, the funds will fall by about 25%. So you'll get a benefit no matter what, but if there are no changes to the Social Security problem, then your benefits would be reduced. So you just want to understand that. I really don't think they will be reduced. I think that there will be changes made that will stabilize that better. But and I also have other videos on that subject where I would go into that. It has a little explanation about family benefits. So if you happen to have a minor child at home, there's actually additional benefits that could be had there for a mother, for the child, for the father. There are many different types of Social Security benefits for different situations. So I'd encourage you to educate yourself. Like I said, socialsecuritylane.com, we have a video where we go into more of the planning and the details. That's all I've got for you today. I hope that you found this educational. The new statement I think is a big plus. So I encourage you to create a Social Security account if you have not already, and take a look. And I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.